my coffee's kind of cold. It's kind of stale. If I put it in the microwave, what's going to happen is it's going to taste kind of gross. I might as well just pour it out. And we said, Brenda, stop.
We know how to help you.
We want to help you. And so what we want to be able to do for Brenda is we want to help her solve that problem of setting a temperature for her drink. And so what we said was, okay, let's start with something simple. How can we warm up and cool down Brenda's drink? So, the first thing that we've kind of put together is these two contraptions. We said, let's separate the hot and cold first, because we just want to understand the actual mechanics. There's a lot of engineering in here, and how Brenda can actually start to both warm up her coffee and potentially cool down her water bottle. Both things that she wants to drink. So we don't have Brenda here today, unfortunately. We did invite her to our demo, but she couldn't make it. She's really busy. So Brenda takes her water bottle first thing in the morning. She puts it into her cooling sleeve as it stands. She takes her hot coffee. She puts it into her warming sleeve. She goes, she leaves for about an hour. She comes back, and she now has the indication that her warming sleeve says it is at the warm temperature that you want, and her cooling solution says your water bottle is now at the cooling temperature that you want. And I'd love for someone to come and take a look. Dave, how cold does that feel?
Oh, that's perfect.
That's refreshing, right?
Yeah.
That's refreshing. And so Brenda now, after having a busy morning of meetings, comes back, she goes for a drink, and she gets what we call the perfect sip. And that is the first iteration of Drink-O-Lated's product.
But there is something else. The
There's
size
more.
is adjustable. You see the difference? Size, and we can fit both.
So what we hope to look at in our a cold and a hot, and one of the things we wanted to work on this time around was actually building them both into one. So what we wanted to do this time around was, last time we talked about, we wanted Brenda here. Thankfully, Brenda has made time in her busy schedule, and she's actually going to help us demo this product today. So Brenda, tell us about your day and your needs.
I just got back from a 2-hour meeting, and I am here at my desk, and I need my coffee right now, and I hope it's hot. So where is it?
It's great here, and it is hot.
Oh my god. It's hot. It's
Amazing.
exactly the temperature I left it at. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
So, I'm Brenda too. I just finished my gym. Here's my gym bag. And I'm really hot right now. I need my drink really cold.
So Brenda, what we'd love to do for you, let's just set this to cold. Push that button here. Let's increase the temperature on that one. And now that that's set to cold, let's go ahead and try it out.
Let's see.
At 30 seconds.
Just give it a couple. Yeah.
Oh,
Your
Can I
workout's
use
done.
it?
Your workout's done. Go for it. Yeah.
oh my god, it's like freezing ice cold. This is really good.
Amazing. Amazing. So successful sprint overall. We were able to actually have our device, our sleeve, go from hot to cold. For those wondering, it also goes from cold to hot, but to save you guys some time, we won't demo just about everything. And what we're planning to do in our next iteration, I think, is actually to work on some of the flexibility of the sleeve, maybe add that mug container, and once we kind of hear back from our governance issues that came up last time around the UL certificate, or John, you had mentioned there's a Canadian branch as well.
Yeah, so we have initiated the process to get underwriting laboratories, the Canadian version of the underwriting laboratories, to certify it. That will take time, so we started it now knowing it's going to finish well down the road.
And it's actually perfect because while that happens, we can start to work on some of the other requirements as we move towards our MVP.